Hello?
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Hello?
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best.
Hello?
Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
Okay, that was 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Was it?
Yeah, that intro was 1 minute and 50 seconds. I'm fixing that this week.
Welcome to the show, y'all.
Yeah, I meant to fix that this last week, but life's been nutty. What's going on with you, John? How's life?
Man, life is good, bro. Hanging out in Houston, getting ready for a sales conference.
You got to be tired.
Dude, I don't know if I travel as much as everyone thinks I travel. I can't really figure it out.
I don't remember doing a podcast from your house yet.
I've been in the office for a few of them.
I
recorded last week. Where was I last week? I was in Boston last week, and I'm in Houston today. And then, but the prior two, I was at home.
Okay. Yeah. I was in New York last week.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah.
No, travel again too.
And I'm tired of it. And you're gone more often than I am.
Yeah. My travel is pretty chill. Like I always have events and stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's an event, I'll do something, but I kind of pack both ends of it with like cool shit to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like I'm always going to do cool shit, but sometimes I'd like to do not cool shit at home.
I get bored. And Stephanie, like, after a while, needs like a little recharge, and she gets sick of me saying I'm bored, and just kind of works out. She comes to a decent, maybe half the time.
I would love to be bored. I want to be bored. Not for a long period of time.
Mentally, I have a lot to do, but mentally bored, like unchallenged, like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
that's the thing.
I respect what you're saying, but I think, spending this 30, 40 minutes a week with you has made me the least bored person in the world because I'm trying to play catch up in this marathon and that you're so far ahead of me on, and I'm just sprinting my ass off to get to you. So my days start on the computer at 5:30 and I pass out staring at it.
I love it. I do computer work late. I don't do it early. I started going to the gym earlier this week, though. A little challenge from someone. I'm like, God, I'll start coming earlier.
I got a new trainer. Did I tell you that last week?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I got a new trainer who is whooping my butt. So I've been doing it for 2 weeks now, and I don't remember working out this hard. So again, I'm sprinting, trying to catch up to my friend John.
I like it.
Right?
Speaking of marathon, dude, I'm gonna run a marathon. I might walk I'm going to do a marathon. I'm going to finish a marathon. Not first, for sure. Not fast.
I'm
going to do one. Do you?
And that is that I want to die. And before I die, I want to continue having never done a marathon. That's never, ever been something I'm interested in. I've ever been interested in. No. My feet hurt, man.
I'm kind of broken, dude. I don't like running,
I know you are.
and I'm not really
I know
that
you
amazing at it, which is why I want to do it. Because I don't know, it's a mental challenge. So I'm going to sign up. I was with my daughter. We were doing a hike on Sunday morning. They have this little mountain by us that's pretty popular, I guess. And so we hike up it. We do like an hour and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were just talking during it. And I was telling her about the mountain hike I'm going to do. I told you about that, like Mount Everest thing.
I'm aware.
So we were talking about that. And she's like, I'm definitely not doing that. And somehow a marathon came up. And I'm like, dude, I can barely do a 5K, like without wanting to die. And I do Orange Theory, and my least favorite part is the treadmill. So I do it last, so I can just get through it and be done. Somehow a marathon came up, and I'm like, well, I'm dumb enough to say I'll do one. And so she was
what
like,
annoys me about you doing a marathon is that now by the end of this podcast, it's going to be in my head, and now I got to go sprint and catch up to that shit.
Yeah, you know where it is? I think the one we're going to do. I told her she could pick.
I don't want to do it, and now you doing it is going to make me do it.
Because it's in Texas. We're making it easy for you.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in Texas, it will be easy.
See, actually, it'll be
easy. One of those easy marathons.
Yeah.
So
I'll send it to you.
I went to New York with my daughter. We talked about that before. Like, never give your kids birthday or Christmas presents. Take them on trips.
Yeah.
Took my baby girl to New York. We were supposed to watch one Broadway play. She loved it. And then we would be walking past billboard.
I don't know if it's my end or yours. Hopefully you're still talking. Because to me, you're frozen. I don't know if y'all can hear me. But if you can hear me and you can't hear him, can one of y'all post? Or I might just leave and come back. Let's see. You hear. Nope, it's me. All right. Hold on. If y'all are hearing me, Perry and I got kicked out, but here now. Yeah, thanks, bro. I see someone say it's frozen. If I'm back, y'all can hear me back. Let me know. It'd be really cool if you could. Perry's bouncing out and coming back in. Hang tight, yo. I wonder if I can watch it live and tell. Nope, it's frozen live. Interesting.
I missed you so much.
Oh, Amanda. I'm over here like, I can't tell. Finally, Amanda texts me and she's like, I can hear you. I don't know what the hell happened.
Okay. Anyways,
so
we're walking through New York and my daughter's like just staring at these billboards and, all doe-eyed. And I'm like, do you want to see that one too, baby? And she's like, I do, daddy. And then we'd go to that one. And then, then we would go to another one and then we're done, right? And it's like 4 p.m. on Saturday. And we're sitting at Serendipity Ice Cream. And she's like, if only I could just see one more play. And so I'm on my phone. I got us fifth row to Aladdin, baby.
Which ones did y'all see? Aladdin, what else?
We saw Harry Potter, which was actually really good. I was worried it was going to be the same story I've seen a million times having 5 kids, right?
Yeah.
It's all another story. Harry Potter's an adult. Then we saw Moulin Rouge, which is superb. Then some horrible show called Six. My daughter loved it. Their voices were amazing. It's about Henry VIII's 6 wives, all bragging about who's the best wife.
Yeah,
she loved it. So fine. And then we saw Aladdin, which was superb as well. So, but and my friends are reaching out, going, "Oh, you got to eat at this restaurant. You got to eat at this restaurant." And I'm like, my daughter is a chicken nugget connoisseur. I mean, she'll eat whatever I tell her to. She's not, but she just prefers chicken nuggets, and this is her trip, not mine. So
yeah, I'd be Mavericks too.
We've had a lot of chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets or chicken tenders, or want both are okay. Maddox really
whatever. If it's fried and it's chicken and it doesn't have a bone
good.
in it, he seems to be happy with it.
Maddox is picky. He does the fried chicken, but it has to be just right. Only certain ones.
Oh no, she was eating it out of the little carts on the road.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Hamilton?
So I tried watching it on TV.
Oh,
and it looked.
Play?
What's that?
The play or whatever.
Yes.
The music.
Yeah, they have it on. They have it on HBO or something.
Got it.
I couldn't understand a word they were saying.
Is it because they were rapping?
Yes.
That's why I understood it. That's the only reason I knew what was going on. I was like, yo, if they just taught this shit in school this way, I'd know a lot more about history than I currently know.
And that wasn't what she wanted to see. Listen, if I'm there by myself, I'm seeing that.
Well, yeah, I knew now. I didn't assume you did this time. I was curious if you ever saw it. Steph and I have seen it.
I saw 10 minutes of it on TV, felt stupid because I didn't understand the word they were saying.
Makes sense. Yeah. I was there like, that's what happened? Like, in our world? She's like, yes, you dipshit. I'm like, oh.
I love reading, though.
Only my 4th grade teacher rapped to me.
I've read the George Washington biography, which is 5 inches thick.
Yeah,
and I've read 2 or 3 biographies and the autobiography from Benjamin Franklin.
Really?
And I've read a biography for John Adams.
No kidding.
So I love that shit. Okay. That's the closest thing to fiction I like to read. Or biography. I'm actually reading a Jerry Lee Lewis biography right now. That guy's fascinating.
Like music guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Fascinating. The guy's a lunatic.
I haven't done a lot of biographies. I think I should read some.
They're fun.
I just read which one did I just read? Dang, there's Steph's on, she'll tell me. My mom, but I'll think of it in a minute. My mom bought me one and it was super intriguing. What was the name of that sucker?
I don't know.
I don't remember the name of the guy. I'll think of it in a minute.
So, all right. So last time we met, my numbers sucked. They still suck, but they don't suck anywhere near as bad. We're heading in the right direction quickly.
That quick,
right? I've been focusing on turning the Healthy Insurance Dude marketing platform into the Healthy Insurance Dude marketing agency. Yeah, we have 3 people now, plus me and my sister. Still looking for a Meta AdWords genius. So if you know someone who lives in the DFW area who's a Meta AdWords genius, and I don't want somebody who I'm going to pay who's going to make me their 30th priority. I want the Healthy Insurance Dude to be the only priority. Like, that's my thing. I'm tired of people calling and saying, I'll do it for this much money an hour, and I'm never coming in, and I don't ever want to see you. And I go, that's great. I love it. And I respect that's your thing, but no, I want the to be running like a coyote engine that's just completely tuned exactly right. And every piston is firing in different directions, but all together.
I have a hard time finding people that I'm working. We just opened another position yesterday for to do some in-house, like help with marketing stuff. Like, cause we pay, like I told you, we pay some external stuff and and it's good. It's okay. It's good. Right. It just doesn't encompass everything I need. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They do this one piece of what I need, and this person does this one piece of what I need, but no one's there to like pull it all together. And they'll only do what I can think of. You know what I mean?
Well,
And I'm like, why am I
I
the one?
believe I found that person for me.
That's
You
good.
can't have her, and she's sitting right next to me right now. Her name's Adelaide,
Mhm.
and not only is she brilliant so far and smarter than me, she's also English. So so she has a cool accent.
That's dope.
And how do you not trust someone
That's true.
with an English accent?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
The first company I ever ran, my goal was to build a company that I didn't have to go to, that didn't need me, right? And I built it. I did a pretty good job of that, which just made me really bored. And with a little bit of money and in my late 20s, which pretty much made me a piece of shit. Like all I did was play ping pong and wakeboard and other stuff I'm not going to put on a recording. And but I hired this British lady to answer the phones from her house and be my customer service person. And all she did was, she would answer the phone and take notes. But as soon as I started doing that, man, the 5-star reviews started going through the roof. People love that accent. Everybody, listen, James Bond's not going to screw you over.
Funny.
And certainly not Miss Moneypenny.
That's definitely truth.
So I've spent between, so the last time we talked, I've read 3 books, probably 500 resumes, spent 15 hours on the phone with people. I got a new computer monitor that's like this big so my blind old ass can see it, and just completely rebuilding everything just in time to screw it up for open enrollment. But as far as hiring people goes, I mean, listen, nobody hires more people than you already, right? And nobody, we interview and hire people all the time for our primary role. And how many of those people aren't full of shit?
It's true. It's weird. I'm like stuck in my head that I'm not good at hiring when they're W-2, even though I'm phenomenal at hiring when they're 1099. I have this like mental block with it, dude. It's really weird.
Okay. Let's do some math, John. Success rate in this industry, they like to say, is 8%, right?
I heard that.
Okay. So let's say you're twice as good, right? You're 16% success rate. Is that fair? Or you okay? That means that for every 100 people you hire, 16 of them become successful. Right? So as far as hiring for W-2s, you got to be at a better. You got to be at a higher level than 16.
Hey, Amanda, you still watching? How many have we hired and got rid of in the last 5, 6 years, 6.5 years? She'll post the number. She keeps track of it because she makes fun of me. So we've probably, it's definitely. So Amanda's the only one. So there's one out of however many, whatever number she posts. Now it's way more than 26, and I can't see who you are. It just says Facebook user. And that's how many have been on payroll for at least a paycheck.
Okay.
I bet it's 35 or 40
that you've hired.
Yeah, like that. We hired
Amanda,
for like,
and Amanda's the only one still there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds like you're exactly on par with the other. You're right at 8.
So we're doing good.
Yeah,
it is actually when you put it in words of that. Amanda is 26 years.
Oh, okay.
I want to know who's posting. Hold on, let me see if I can see who that is on Facebook. No, I don't know where it is.
I do. I'm most of the people that are on my payroll have been for years. In fact, really? Almost all of them, except for the young lady who's been on my payroll for 2 hours now, have been. In fact, I just hired an IT guy He's been with me for a week and a half, 2 weeks. So that's only 2 weeks. But his mother has worked with me at every company I've ever built. So for 20 years. This kid's 20, and so I was at the hospital the day this kid was born, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just happened to be passing by. And so I'm going to go ahead and count the other 20, 25 years worth of his mom's record with me.
There you go. I love it.
Right.
We just had.
So I'm better at that.
Look, you see this? This got to be Amanda. I got a spreadsheet of them somewhere. Yeah, it is AB. Okay. She literally keeps up with them, dude, because we like have names for each one of them. And when something comes up, we like, I don't know, we just have a good time with it. But we did hire, so my strategy this year has been, why am I still the one doing it? And be clear, Amanda has to work with them. So I would hire people and then Amanda would get stuck with them. And that didn't ever work out. And then she'd get mad. And I'm like, well, you start hiring. So now I've let her start hiring, doing all the interviews. And I just sort of show up one day and she's like, hey, this person's working here now. And so far, the 2 she's hired in the last like 60 days, they're both really cool. They're both like actually doing their job. They haven't complained about nothing. And
she's been with you for 26 years?
No, she's
how long has she been with you?
Because I would have had to birth her for her to be with me 26 years. 6.5.
6.5. It took you 6.5 years to figure out she's the one who needs to be hiring those people instead of you? Listen, John, I'm only on this podcast because I thought you were smarter than me.
To be fair, Amanda doesn't like people at all.
Sure.
And she did. I made her. No, I made her start.
I can tell right away. Don't talk to her.
She's gotten really good though. We've got a good balance going.
Well,
the first time I made her
so far over to the I need people everywhere. I need to travel to see so more people can. I don't know that you need people everywhere. You need people seeing you everywhere. But give me another stage. People need to see me. Give me another stage. People need to see me. So she balances that way over on the other side.
I just have a hard time telling people no. I don't care if they see me or not, but when people ask, I say yes. If it's for helping agents, I just say yes a lot.
Sure. Well, I respect the hell out of that, man. Most people, in my experience, with your position, aren't that way. So
yeah. So the first time, like I would hire them and I would go in and I'd fire them and I'm like, all right, and I don't fire people long. I'm just like, hey, Perry, I'm letting you go, dude. Have a good day. And I'd just walk you out the door. It's short and sweet. Yeah. And the first time I had Amanda do it, I was like, you're firing this one. And dude, she was probably 23 at the time, maybe.
Yeah.
And she was like, what? I'm like, yes, it's your turn. It's time to grow up. You have to fire them. And so I told her to fire someone and I left. I literally physically left my office so I wouldn't even be there to like help.
Yeah.
And I went to like Publix or something and I bought her like a card, like a little, not a birthday card, but like a card, like a congratulations card or something. I think I bought her some candy and a little balloon and a little bag. And I'm like, did you do it? She's like, yes. And she was like freaking out. Now she'd do it. No problem.
I love firing people.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite things. And here's why. Everything is my fault, right? Everything is my fault, right? It's raining right now and I'm getting wet. That's my fault. I live here in Texas. So if everything is my fault, and that means I'm always trying to course correct, right? So that the point that day that it's not my fault anymore and it's your fault, that's the day you're fired.
Makes sense.
And don't you feel like so much better when you do?
I feel great after I fire someone.
Yeah, it's like
I just get so frustrated that I missed all the shit that I missed.
Right.
I'm like, how did I miss all that? Like when they're needy or when they just flake. I'm like, fudge, what did I miss here?
So I put my son against a wall this week. It's called course correction, right?
Like physically against the wall, like
yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, put him against the wall this week because he had ISS because he kept showing up late to class. And I was like, I don't care if you get ISS. My issue isn't that you're late to class. My issue is that you're late to class because you're trying to pull a power play on your teacher because you think you're special.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about being special is people are special, right? I'm special. John, you're special. But that's a gift that other people bestow on you. Here you go, John. We're giving you a gift. You've worked so hard, and we can depend on you, and you're this and you're that. So therefore, we're giving you special. You're special. Thank you, John. Right? Now, someone who thinks they're special, who that gift wasn't given to them, is called a dick.
I know lots of those.
Yeah. And I do too. And one of those little pricks is not going to be my son.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I get if you don't like your teacher. Respect that. But what do you think happens if that teacher goes away? That's the best teacher they could find. And if that teacher goes away, it goes down from there, right? I don't care if you like your teacher. You're not going to disrespect this person. Like this person almost does volunteer work for your happy ass. Not going to happen again. So
I love it.
He went against the wall. I mean, there was no fists or anything, but I got to do it quick because he's 15, almost 16, and I still got about 40 pounds on him. But in a year and a half, he's going to have 20 pounds on me.
Yeah.
So I got to get him against the wall now so that when he's bigger than me, he won't know that he can whoop me. But course correction, my favorite thing. Love it. I mean, I don't have to do it very often, but
Every once in a
I
while.
love doing it. Right. I was walking the thing about one of the differences between men and women, and you can call yourself whatever you want. I don't care. But like a man has no idea what it's like to walk through Central Park and be that kind of nervous. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But a woman, unless you've had a really bad childhood, because that happens, right? A woman doesn't know what it's like to have a father put her against a wall. At least, not that it never happens.
Most part. Yeah, I follow.
But it's important to put your son against a wall when course correction is needed. Not every time. A couple times here and there.
Just a couple quick memories.
Just a couple of quick memories so that he puts his son against the wall someday. Because my daddy put me against the wall when I thought I was special and I was just a prick. So
I'm there.
That's what I've got for you, man.
I love it. What you got coming up? Anything exciting?
Work.
Yeah.
We got open enrollment starts next week. A buddy of mine asked me this morning, "Hey, you ready for open enrollment?" I said, "There's no such thing. But we're as ready as we're going to be.
Being ready.
I got 3 more weeks of worth of work to do in the next 5 days.
Nice.
Yeah,
You'll knock it out.
Yeah,
No
and then we
doubt.
can relax and work our ass off for 6 weeks.
That's all you get. 6 weeks of enrollment.
6 weeks of open enrollment. I mean, you can help people all year long. You can get people into pretty much anything all year long. But people don't know that because Obama spends a lot of money making sure people think that it's those 6 weeks.
Got it.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Which works out. Yep. Let's get them taken care of. So what about you? You got this conference this weekend? Anything else?
No, I got nothing major yet. Got this conference and got a couple scheduled calls for some cool stuff we're trying to implement. Then if they work out, I'll talk more about them.
My recruiting website that I've been building should be done today.
Really?
I'll send you a link to the unfinished version. You're gonna like it.
Oh, speaking of websites, dude, this is live, Amanda. Did you know? I don't know if she's still watching. So I had my site redone, like johnwetmore.com. If you go, it's new.
Okay.
I guess apparently it's live right now. It wasn't live yesterday, and they didn't tell me it's live, or I probably didn't read the message with them telling me it's live because I'm slow to. They use one of those apps, those little chat apps. What the hell is it called? Slack. and I don't go in it very often, so I'm a little behind. But if you go to johnwetmore.com, so I made it before, and it was like a link tree, one of
Yeah.
those free. Oh, see, she just told him 2 seconds ago. So it literally went live right now as we're talking.
Nice.
So mine was one of those link trees that like
I've been to one of your websites before.
yeah, they're trash.
Yeah.
So this is my first like adult website. So I'm excited about it.
Look
And
at you.
hopefully it's good.
We'll
It
have to get
works.
some pictures.
Yeah, I paid someone to build it. And so now it's like, yeah. So we're supposed to be able to like do some cool stuff with it and actually have like real buttons and updates live and
Well, the more pictures and videos I get to see of John Wetmore, the better. And the nice thing about that is I'm harassed by them all day long. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. You're doing great.
dude, someone posted, I put a post I regularly, something about like it was something along the lines of like you think you're spending X amount of time working and you call it a full day or something like that. And someone responded with, after a few John Wetmore shorts and posts, you got an 8-hour day full or some wise ass comment about. I'm like,
How the hell does John get anything done? He's on social media all day long.
that was my favorite post, my favorite response ever. I was like, I like that one. I don't actually spend about any time on
this marathon I'm supposed to be doing.
It's in March.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, good.
So the Nike app, if you go to the Nike app and you say, I'm lazy and I want to run a marathon, they have an 18-week get ready for a marathon thing program.
18-week get ready for a marathon is lazy. Okay, cool.
I guess. Yeah. Nike says anyone can do it. So my daughter was like 18 weeks out. Here's where we are. So she booked it or planned it. I just told her I'd be there. So.
All right.
That's
well, I will definitely be in Texas for that.
All right.
And
love it. I'll send it to you here in a minute.
Yeah. I didn't say I was going to be there. I said I'll be in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I told you don't have to be there, but I'm going to send it to you, and then we'll let everyone know you weren't there.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, it's open enrollment. So if I'm not there, it's because of open enrollment.
In March? You just said it's 6 weeks.
Yeah, but that's 18 weeks, and 6 of that I'm busy.
But you're not lazy and out of shape, so you don't need the 18 weeks. They have a 12-week program.
Oh. Yeah, that's the I'm really lazy version of the 12-week.
No, you get to do the 12-week because you're already in good shape.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. I appreciate you.
My man. We'll see y'all later.
Thanks for your friendship. Bye, bud.
Later.